Okay, Thomas, I'm really confused. The rugby sweater that we talked about is, I can find them all over the map. Here are my pictures, which I understand are pretty crappy, which is interesting to me. Tell me how I could have improved this first picture.
So the first picture, and this is all, subjective. This is my mind. Tech has pretty bad photos, but of course thinks they're great. So the arms drape over the top. They don't show off the true structure of the sweater. And the sweater is also, again, since it's like draping in because it's on a hanger that's too small, it looks as if it's longer than it actually is. And just overall looks kind of like old and I'd say grumpy.
So should I have folded the arms in at a 90-degree angle if I were going to do that? Because I can't lay them out. It's too big for that.
No. So the 90-degree angle thing in my mind looks really bad. It's much more of a subjective thing where the arms come out. Sometimes on a really old sweater, the arms also almost come upwards. Like they come off at a 110-degree angle. It's weird. So on those, you have to fold them. You fold them in so that they're parallel to the side of the sweater. But on this one, and again, I'm not in front of it, but it's probably more of a obtuse angle related to the fold along the elbow. So I never say, okay, it always has to be 90 degrees, has to be 180 degrees, whatever. I always just fold the build of the sweater and the shoulder itself so that it looks best. So on this one,
start with the shoulder and square the shoulder, right?
Square the shoulder?
Yeah, because you said it looks drapey. So I should have not had it on a hanger. It's hanging. It's
here. Okay. Go to I see on your tabs, you currently have other sweaters. Go to the other sweater tab that have other people's sweaters on it, and we'll find one that I like better.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me move this little guy right here.
Yeah. Okay. So so the green one down there with the elbow pads on the right side.
I'm with you.
Yep. So see how that follows the kind of just build of the sweater itself. It's not 90 degrees.
Yes.
Yeah. So I like that.
Sweater yet. I'm going to, that's a really good idea. Cause I'm thinking, how the hell do I do this? Without making it a 6 foot wide thing. Okay.
That's so and the other nice thing about that fold, and see the one you currently have your mouse on, the red one right there. Yep. The burgundy one to your right. Left with the elbow pads, that one right there. So that one, they folded it in at a pretty decent way. But one thing that I like about it is that they left a little bit of space right at the armpit. The armpit.
So you can see the shape.
So you can see the shape best. And if you do it that way, you'll need the smallest like rug / mat. It'll fit into the smallest space. But anyways, that's what I like better than your picture. Do you see what I mean?
I do. And you also said that I should have, well, that's not mine.
No. Someone else in the group.
Okay, so you said that. And then my next question was, why am I seeing some for $40 and some for $188? And so we were just going to start talking about what makes this not a $40 sweater, because I said, well, my initial listing was $65. You said that's underpriced. If you put it there, it's going to sell immediately. Why?
Yep. So there's several factors that go into like valuing an item. Obviously, brand, I think, is number one. And this is a really good brand. It's basically it's Polo. It's a Ralph Lauren. It's a high-end Ralph Lauren derivative. It's a cardigan, which is always worth more than a pullover. The buttons on the cardigan are leather buttons, which is a good thing. That adds to it. This is also a Shetland wool. Shetland wool is typically worth more than regular wool, including merino wool, which is good. It's scratchy, and I think like less wearable, but for some reason people like it more. I think because it's rarer than what at this point is more common merino wool. It also has the leather elbow pads, which add value. And it has those cool pockets. So all of those things add value to it because it's kind of the style. It's got a little prep to it. It's got a shawl collar that's pretty cool looking. It's also winter, so that adds value to it just because there's more demand for sweaters. And the style of the pockets make it much more like utility and like military focused, which is something that this brand really kind of has going for it.
All right, look at my item title.
So I would say rugby, that's fine. Women's small. No, you got to move cardigan up. So it'd be women's small cardigan. Is it brown or green?
Brown. Well, it's kind of one of those blendy things.
Okay, I would say brownish green. And then in the item specifics, use brown.
I can't get, I'm down. This is 77 out of 80, just like it is.
Yeah. Take off accents.
Should I put brown, green?
Yeah, that works. How many letters do you have left? Because I would do leather elbows. Nope. Okay, you're good.
I could put pads, PADS.
Yeah, that works. Cool. Okay, so that's good. And as long as the item
specifics.
Yep. Cardigan, regular, sweater. Blue is wrong. Shetland wool will not pop up because that's not item specific. So just type in wool.
I think it was.
It's not.
Oh, let me just put wool.
100% wool.
It's a Shetland wool.
Yeah, that pops up because you've selected that.
You mean it isn't always there?
No, it's not always there.
Are you positive?
Click X. Okay, now go to it.
Now I'm going to put Shetland. See?
Well, I'll be damned. Click Shetland wool. That's fine. I'd also just put wool, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, I can add two, can't I?
Yeah. It's at the top. 100% wool is at the top.
Yeah, I'm getting sick.
And then it also has suede elbow pads, so I'd put in suede. Double click the wool up top. Yep, do that, type in suede. Theme, rugby, fine, those don't matter. Neckline should be shawl collar or collared. Yep, collared. Nope, shawl won't pop up, just click collared. Show more. Sleeve length, long sleeve.
Come on. Oh, there it is.
Fabric type is knit. Vintage is no.
But why put in negatives? Why not just nothing?
Someone might search for a sweater that's not vintage.
Okay.
Not everyone wants something that's vintage. A lot of people don't want something that's vintage.
What kind of knit style is it? Chunky?
It's in between chunky and tight, so I just leave it blank.
Okay.
Everything else just is irrelevant. I leave everything else blank. Condition preempt. That's fine.
Photos for detail, note tag. Should I tap that tag down? I can do it in just a second.
You can do it. I wouldn't, but that's because I don't sew. If you want, I always put any flaws first so people notice them. So I would say tag loose on one end and then very nice structurally sound, see photos for details. And then I copy and paste that into description. And that's the only thing I have in the description.
You know, I am just doing a standard description. I no longer even put the title of the article because it just saves me a buttload of time.
Yeah, there's no point. The only reason I put it in is so that if someone returns something, I can say it's in the condition and item description. And then I'm just copying and pasting in both spots so no one misses that there's a flaw.
Okay, price. Now I've raised it to $149.
That's fine. That's good. That's good.